Hi everyone, Gelly Asofsky. This video is here to support all parents who have suddenly been thrust into the role of primary caregiver, teacher, babysitter, playgroup provider, entertainer, in addition to all of our regular responsibilities and perhaps our job. Many of us are worried about our finances. The economy is really going through a difficult time as we're all moving into shelter in place. That means work from home, stay home, unless you need to do vital things like leave the house for food and medicine. This is unprecedented in modern history. We can get through this. I'm here to share some tips that can help you make the best out of this time. Build positive connections with your children so that when you're old and sitting and rocking in your rocking chair, you can look back and say, wow, that was something else. I don't know how we did this. What happened actually? Yeah. Hopefully we can all survive and thrive and continue with our lives. This will be history one day. In between, in the here and now, we really need to take some time to reflect about how we are going to get through this. Let's make a plan, not just the structure for the daily activities of the day. That's very, very important. And many bloggers and people are talking about it, writing about it, and I have a lot to say about that. But right now, what's most important is to make a plan for the emotional well-being of your families. So grab a pen and paper, and I will share some tips that you can write down to help you get through the next few weeks in one piece. Okay, first of all, I want to say there's no stamp that says return to sender. So regardless whether we're thinking and fantasizing that, okay, maybe next week this is going to be over, no, this is real. So if you're in denial, now is the time to really get out of denial. The kids are yours, they're here. Most of us are very used to co-parenting with the schools, the after-school programs, the piano lessons, music lessons, drawing lessons, sports that keep our kids busy, the day camps, the sleepaway camps, letting the kids run around, right? We're not really used to just having it all on us. This is a lot. Okay, so welcome to the club. All of us, therapists, clients, doctors. When I was younger, they said Indians, chiefs, all of us are in the same boat. We all need the same skills to survive. So let's get started. Consider me as a fly on the wall of your house, perhaps, or anyone else you want. Just looking at you and saying, how am I doing? Am I yelling at the kids? Am I smiling at them? What am I actually doing? We all need a reality check, and we need someone to be on top of us, or that we think is on top of us, in the back of our heads when we're starting to get unglued. And that will help us not do damage. The first thing is build positivity, do the right thing. The second thing is prevent damage to your children and your family. So that leads us into the first one. It's called PBS, skill number 1. Pause, breathe, and smile. Great on a regular day for regulating your nervous system. Wonderful when you're stressed out of your mind. I use the skills that I teach. PBS, Gelly. Okay. And it just helps me regroup. And it will help you too if you use it. That's skill number 1. Skill number 2 is the concept of creating an emotional bank account. This is not something that I created. It's something I heard a long time ago, and I use it frequently with my clients. We're all familiar with going to the bank and making a deposit and then needing to make a withdrawal. We're happy when we put in big sums of money, big deposits. We're not happy when we get a bill to replace the roof or to scrape our floors or replace the kitchen cabinets or buy 10 new pairs of shoes for our family. You know, those are big ones. No, the smaller deposits we can handle. The ones we used to, the ones like, okay, well, I don't know, you know, we need a new couch. All right, that's a big one, but it's not huge. It's not earth-shattering, right? So use that concept for when you're dealing with your kids now. As many deposits as possible, keep doing it. Hugs, kisses, love, human interaction, connection, more and more and more. I can't stress it enough, given the fact that the children are spending a lot of time in front of the computer screen. This is really a social experiment. We used to having the computer for entertainment, some FaceTime, but kids to be sitting all day in front of a computer, doubling and tripling up, whether it's education, and then contact with relatives, grandparents perhaps, friends, and then entertainment, this can really affect your children. So we really, really need to understand what they're going through. And we really need to make sure, even if they're a little like grouchy or frustrated because they're sitting in front of the screen so much, please be kind. Only deposits. This computer time really requires an antidote, and the antidote is human interaction and connection. And you, as the mother or father, are really in a prime position to give that to your child. Now let's talk about the withdrawals. Nobody likes to do withdrawals. I've been there. This is a public confession. I have lost it with my kids. I'm human. So are you. So let's get right to it. Try not to do these withdrawals. Really, really, really try not to be snippety, not to be frustrated, as hard as it is. These are the things that really stick with your kids. Sometimes they forget all the good that you did when they become adults, and they just remember, my parent did this, my parent did that, they weren't home for me, they put something else above me, they were always frustrated, they were angry. Please, let's build a good, healthy, emotional bank account. That's number 2. Number 3, take time out for yourself. Some of you may be able to take out more time for yourself than others. 15 minutes every few hours. I don't know if you need to go to the bathroom and lock the door for 5 minutes. Look in the mirror and breathe, then do it. If you're able to do a longer routine, whether it's davening or prayer or a yoga class or some mindfulness or some chitty-chatting with your friends, please take some time for yourself. This will save your sanity. Number 4, manage your worries. For little kids and even adults, we recommend taking out worry time. Make a little container in your head, or have the kids, you know how I have the kids draw like a worry box and put all your worries in there. I actually have a worry eater on my couch in my office where we stuff in the worries into the worry eater's mouth. Create one in your head. And then put your worries in there. Take some time, whether it's 10 minutes, 15 minutes, park your worries, and then come out and face reality. This will save your family. Take time out to talk to people you care about and share with them what's bothering you. Journal if you want to. Just really, really attend to those worries, or they will spill out into your family environment and contaminate everyone. All right. The last one for today is positive self-talk. I can do this. Tell yourself, I can do this. I will get through it. Tell your kids, we will survive this. This is critical. This is the challenge of our generation. And you as a parent, you were put in this place in the here and now, and that means you're up for it. We can get through this together. All right, have a good one.